By now, I'm sure everyone knows the AFK shiny hunting method in Wild Zone 3, but did you know you can actually get a shiny Goomy there too? Goomy only spawns when it's raining, so we need to find a bench and pass time on it until we get rainy weather. Then head over to the tower in Wild Zone 3 and do some resets, manually or using the rubber band method. I wouldn't do it for too long because if a shiny Goomy is your first spawn and then you end up spawning 11 shinies, the Goomy will end up despawning to make space for the new shiny. I'm sure most people already know this, but the game only saves 10 shiny spawns at one time. Plus, if it stops raining, the Goomy spawn will disappear until it rains again. I made this mistake the first time. I set my timer to 10 minutes, but by the time I came back, it had stopped raining, so the Goomy spawn had disappeared. So I would recommend going AFK for like 5-7 minutes and then going back to have a quick check. Make sure you catch any shiny Pokemon you see so you don't fill up your memory of 10 Pokemon. The shiny Goomy spawn is located on the roof where Vivillon and Budew spawn. To find it, head right once you exit Wild Zone 3. It's the same one you fast travel to. Then head over to the Holovator. Don't forget to check the Pidgey spawn on the street lamp. Once you're on the roof, head right and you should see your Goomy spawn there. My friend Swiss Guy told me about this method and he actually managed to get a shiny Alpha Goomy. A lucky bugger. If it stops raining while you're hunting for a Goomy, don't worry. If you did spawn a shiny Goomy, it'll still be there once weather changes back to rain. So just sit on the bench until it's raining again and go back and check your Goomy. I had to do this 3 times because the rain just kept stopping. At first I was just using any old bench to reset time, but it was taking me so long to get rain. I moved to a better bench to try and reset some other shinies. If you don't care about doing the AFK hunting method and would rather target Goomy in a faster way, I suggest this spot I found by accident while shiny hunting Skrelp. Fast travel to the sewers while it's raining and there will be a Goomy spawn right outside the sewers. Then you can just run into the sewers and back out and check your Goomy every time. It only takes a few seconds to do this, maybe a little bit longer on the Switch 1. With this method, you also target the Magikarp spawn to the right of the sewer as you exited and the Pidgey spawn on the opposite side of the river. There's another Magikarp spawn on the left as you exit the sewers, but I'm not sure if it's close enough to get reset. Unfortunately, this method does not reach the Skrelp spawns as it's just a tiny bit too far. The closest one is just outside the 50-meter radius. If you don't want to make it rain in game, there's a place in the sewers near Wild Zone 5 where there's always a Goomy spawn, but it is locked behind a side mission. Side mission 57 is located in the sewers near Zone 5. Fast travel to Zone 5 and turn left towards the sewer area, then turn right into the tunnel where the Alpha Whirlipede spawns. Run past the Whirlipede towards the exit that goes into another tunnel, and at the end of that tunnel you see a man standing there with a Camerupt waiting to give you a mission. Unfortunately, I did not record myself talking to him, so he's not there for me. I've already accepted the mission, so he's gone. But once you accept the mission, he'll disappear and he'll unlock the door to the sewers right behind him. Go inside and keep going straight towards the end of the tunnel, then turn right. At the end of this tunnel, there will be 1 Goomy spawn and 3 Inkling spawns. And the Goomy is always there regardless of weather. Unfortunately, this spawn spot is a little bit too far from the entrance of the sewers, so you can't just fast travel to the sewers a bunch of times and check after. You have to run to the spawn area and then fast travel back to the entrance from there. I managed to get my shiny Goomy after my 3rd AFK attempt in Wild Zone 3, so it probably took me around 1 to 2 hours in total. Most of the time I was trying to make it rain. Good luck shiny hunting, and if you know any other good shiny hunting tips for Goomy, let me know in the comments. As always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!